Hey everyone, welcome back to Autos Official. Today we're tackling the Toyota Hilux 2026 Hybrid and the expected Hilux EV. Not hype, just the real problems and trade-offs you should know before you buy. Quick question, do you drive mostly city or mostly trails? Tell me in the comments after the video. If simple independent car guides help you save time and money, hit subscribe and tap the bell. Let's begin. Two kinds of problems exist: true faults that need a fix, and trade-offs that come with the technology. Hybrids add weight and regenerative braking. EVs add range and charging limits under load. I'll separate both and share a short test plan you can run before you place a deposit. Hilux 2026 Hybrid. First, added weight means tighter payload margins. Hybrid hardware adds mass. Add bars, canopies, drawers, roof racks, and bigger tires. Your legal payload can vanish fast. Weigh the vehicle with your actual accessories. Check the door placard, stay within the limits. Second, regenerative brake feel at low speed. On speed bumps and rough city streets, the pedal can feel grabby, then soft, then grabby again. That is the handoff from regen to friction brakes. Do a tight city loop with bumps, then a steep descent at low speed. You want a smooth, predictable pedal from start to stop. Third, lift kits and larger tires change calibration. Wheel speed, ABS, stability control, and hybrid regen work together. Big changes in rolling diameter can upset stability on gravel. Practice an emergency stop on a quiet straight, then a gentle downhill gravel stop. Look for straight tracking and steady pedal feel. Fourth, 12-volt accessory load and the DC to DC converter. Your fridge, lights, winch, air compressor, and radios all live on 12 volt. The hybrid feeds 12 volt through a converter. Overloading it or wiring poorly can cause voltage dips and errors. Idle with all accessories on for 20 minutes. Watch voltage. If it sags and recovers, rethink wiring and loads. Fifth, water and mud around low-mounted electronics. Hybrids add control units, cabling, and sensors. Deep ruts and splash zones test seals and connectors. Put the truck on a hoist. Look for shielding on plugs, loom routing, and underfloor grommets. Know the official weighting depth and respect it. Sixth, auto stop start on technical terrain. The engine can cut at awkward moments. Learn the disable button. Turn it off before rock crawling, steep takeoffs, or water crossings. Hilux EV. Expected challenges. First, range under load and towing. Payload can cut range by 20 to 40%. A boxy trailer can cut it by 40 to 60%. Plan shorter legs when you are heavy. Avoid high-drag trailers when you can. Second, charging where you actually go. Remote tracks rarely have DC fast chargers. AC charging at a cabin or campsite is slow. Start with a warm battery. Arrive near 10 to 20% state of charge to hit the fastest rates when a DC charger exists. Third, heat and cold derating. Very hot days limit peak charging speed. Very cold mornings reduce regen and efficiency. Use preconditioning when available. Arrive with a warm pack, not a freezing one. Fourth, mass and soft terrain. A big battery adds serious weight. Stable on highway, harder in soft sand and mud. Air down earlier, carry recovery boards. Avoid sudden stops in boggy sections. Fifth, underbody protection for high voltage parts. Battery, inverters, and orange cable runs need skid protection at the leading edge. Look for steel plates and reinforced sills. Rocks do not forgive thin covers. Sixth, water and dust sealing. EVs can be sealed very well, but your use matters. Deep crossings, pressure washers, and bull dust stress seals. Let components cool before washing. Check boots, breathers, and splash shields often. Seventh, accessory power planning. A big traction battery can supply big power. Sustained output needs cooling and rated sockets. Confirm the continuous output rating, not just the peak. A quick 12-minute test plan. For the hybrid, do a city loop with speed bumps. Feel the brake handoff. Do a steep descent. Check pedal stability and regen behavior. Idle with your actual accessories on for 20 minutes. Watch voltage. Do a light splash. Inspect connector shields and loom routing afterwards. For the EV, do a highway sprint, then a short DC fast charge stop. Confirm the charging curve and peak rate. Try soft sand or a gravel hill, field traction with the added weight. Do a full load stop. Note braking distance and stability with your gear on board. Smart fixes. For the hybrid, use proper accessory wiring. Fuse at the source. Do not overload the DC to DC converter. Choose quality brake pads and tires. Add splash guards for connectors. Keep the radiator and intercooler clean after dusty trips. For the EV, plan routes around chargers you trust. Fit serious underbody protection for the battery front edge. Set tire pressures for weight. Rotate often. Keep software updated. Charging logic and thermal control improve over time. Verdict: the Hilux 2026 Hybrid suits mixed city and touring. It brings smoother low-speed control and lower fuel use with classic Toyota toughness. The Hilux EV, when it lands, will be brilliant for city life and short trail loops near chargers. For long remote trips, heavy loads, and towing, you will need careful planning around weight, range, and charging access. If your weekdays are city driving and your weekends are short trails with charging nearby, the EV makes sense. If your life is loaded touring, towing, and remote work, the hybrid is the safer bet today. Which one fits your life, hybrid or EV? Tell me below. If this helped, like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more independent car guides every week on Autos Official.